This is the subject line of this is a kids say the darndest things story.
Oh,
lighthearted. So I was listening to the minisode about the girl who told her teacher my dad beat me, and I immediately chuckled because something similar happened to me. My mother, parentheses, a badass trauma ICU nurse who worked on the south side of Chicago while I was growing up. Holy
shit.
Just a warrior. Props to all Chicago nurses. Was at work one day when I was very young, leaving me at home with my dad. My dad was swinging me around in circles.
Oh, what?
Sorry. My dad was swinging me around in circles in our backyard when pop goes my elbow, dislocating it. Also known as a nursemaid's elbow, a fairly common injury in younger children.
They're so pliable, little kids.
They really are.
You know?
My dad told me that I looked at him in horror and screamed, "You broke my arm!" Which was my first full sentence, according to my dad. So she's I think it's she because it's Gina. A little enough baby.
2. That's like 2.
Yeah. That it's like first sentence area.
You broke my
Her friend says, screaming, "You broke my arm," which was, my dad freaked out and called my mom, who told him to simply take me to the ER so they can pop it back into place. "I can't. She keeps screaming, 'You broke my arm.' They're going to think I'm beating her," my dad frantically replied. My mother ended up clocking out for lunch, driving home, popping my arm back into place in a matter of seconds and leaving to finish her shift. Oh my God. My mom was always calm in emergency situations, like when my dad cut the tip of his finger off in a sausage grinder, or when she saved a man from choking to death at a fish fry by performing CPR. She's incredible and the reason both my younger brother and I are now ER nurses. Holy shit!
Wow.
It's a dynasty. You guys are the absolute... What?
Except for your dad. Except your dad. He's useless.
He runs a business breaking children's arms. He runs a child's mafia business.
It's pretty adorable, actually.
It's actually, they only borrow quarters from each other. Aww. Oh, precious. You guys are the absolute fucking best. Thank you for being you, Gina.
Gina.
I love that story.
That's a great one.
I love that story.
Send us those, you guys. Send us nurse mom stories. Right?
Always send nurse mom stories. Also, if you send us a story and you talk about your mother, father, grandpa, grandma, please tell us their names.
That's right.
Please.
Well, speaking of grandpa, I have one and I don't